Hey, what's going on, sports cards fans? It's been a long time, probably too long, since my last video in July 2021 when I was at the Dallas Card Show. I've been a little bit quiet in the hobby. I'm still consuming content on YouTube and following along with hobby news and everything, but I've been quietly collecting here and there. But I do go several weeks at a time without buying any cards, honestly. But today I wanted to talk about maybe a different way of collecting. Last couple of years, especially in 2020 and and in 2021, it seemed like everything was about graded cards. It didn't matter what it was, just buy it, get it graded, flip it, yada yada. And as you can see, I really like graded cards. They do have a place in my collection for sure. But I also enjoy collecting cards raw in binders. Maybe that's old school. I don't know. Um, Maybe people are afraid to do it, but I think it's a nice way to enjoy your cards. And instead of having to pull them out one by one and all that, I can just look at a sheet like this and enjoy a nice array of cards on one take. And obviously, getting them slabbed is the best protection. What I like to do is put the card into a penny sleeve and then go ahead and put it into the binder pocket. So that way, if it sticks out a little bit, it's got the penny sleeve to protect it a little bit. Um, but as long as you don't mess with these cards too much, they're going to be all right. But I guess why I like to collect this way is for this very reason. I can pull them out and I can interact with my collection as opposed to having the card encased in acrylic, and you can never get that touch or feel of the card. So as you can see, I like to collect Dodgers. Recently picked that up. 57 Snyder. Just a random lot of Kershaws. And of course, you got to have the Ninja Turtles. So that's just a little kind of miscellaneous Dodgers for the most part, I would say. If I see something that looks good, I'll pick it up. Next up, I guess I call this like my Hall of Fame binder. So I got a couple T206s. Um, I would love to put together the Hall of Fame portrait set, minus the Wagner and Plank, of course. Um, we'll see. You know how it is. You got so many projects, and it's hard to kind of stay focused on one. But I picked these up if I find a good price. But everything is so overpriced on eBay usually. There's the Vic Willis. I believe he's the last card in the subset. So moving on to some Hall of Famers. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this binder. It started out as a player collection for Koufax, Mays, Rose, Aaron, Mano, whatever. But I'm trying to organize it more so it looks more like a collection with a theme that makes some sense as opposed to just some random cards. It may revert back to a player collection. So here's what I started to do. For instance, with 1966, is pick the top 9 cards because you got 9 pockets on the sleeve. Just take the top 9 cards from that year and put them together. So obviously, Jim Palmer's an important card for 1966. And I still get to collect all the key players like Mays, Rose, Mantle, Aaron Clemente, all that. So it's a pretty nice idea. I might continue with that. We'll see. But again, so many projects. This was the Mickey Mantle player page. Koufax. Got a few Hank Aaron's here. These, I kept buying these 66 roses because I was getting really good deals on them. It's a nice looking card too. So, I've continued with the Pete Rose from 69, 70, 71, 72. So again, this could just turn back into player collections. We'll see. I'm not really into adding to this binder right now. Some of the Maze cards. Clemente, Ernie Banks. Lots of holes to fill. And then Nolan Ryan's a guy that I sort of like to collect here and there a little bit. Not too crazy though. So this is a cool idea for a player collection. Cal Ripken Jr. Looks like I'm missing his 82 Fleer rookie. But, you go Donruss Fleer tops year to year. I think it works pretty nicely. And it goes on to 85. I kind of stopped there. And, just go into some random cards again, which is why I'm trying to figure out how to organize this better. So it just, it flows a little nicer. Random rookies. And then, of course, I like to pick up Gretzky cards whenever I see them, and they look pretty nice. So, a little Hall of Fame binder. I would like to organize it better. But speaking of organizing binders and having a theme, it's kind of the point of this whole video is binder number 3. And this binder is going to be my Dodgers team sets. So I started to put together the team set for the T206. As you can see, I only have 2 cards. But they're in pretty nice shape. They look better than they are. They would grade out as VGX. Only 1 card for the 49 Bowman. There's Pee Wee Reese. Then I got 6 or 7 cards from 50 Bowman. I work on that here and there. I'm starting to tackle the 51 Bowman set. Ralph Branca was the latest edition. It appears near mint to mint. Unfortunately, it looks like there's a light wax stain right in here. I'm going to see if I can clean that up. This Gene Hermansky also in great condition, near mint to mint. That's kind of what I'm looking for, is cards that are near mint. But some of the bigger stars, like the Pee Wee Reese, might be ex-mint or excellent condition. But still very nice. And as you can see, my placeholders, I just write down the name of the player that I'm missing and where it belongs. So I can just kind of look through and say, okay, I need to look for a Duke Snider. And then when it comes in, I just replace it. So as you can see, I got quite a few. But I'm really enjoying this collection because, it's themed. Team sets is a great way to collect if you have a team. And there's just some continuity, and it just looks really impressive. And I just recently finished my 52 Bowman team set. Let's maybe take a closer look at these. Pee Wee Reese, Furillo. You got Campy. There's a Gil Hodges, which was one of the last cards I got in. Duke Snider, I was able to pick up at the Dallas Card Show. If you heard my cat meowing, she decided to make an appearance. Got the second-year Newcomb. All right. So this video is going on 10 minutes. I just wanted to show you guys kind of what I've been doing. So obviously I'm going to continue to pick up graded cards and all that. But I've actually really been enjoying putting this little set together, even more than picking up graded Hall of Famers and everything. So, anyways, that's it for now. And hopefully I see you sooner rather than later. All right. Take care, everyone.